Hello everyone, a very warm day to you. I hope your day has been going great. It's that time of the show where we bring to you educating and trending political topics. Today with me in the studio, we have a political analyst by name Kings Ajalo. A very warm welcome to you.
Good morning.
It's our pleasure to have you here in the studio.
Thank you very much.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
Let's just hit straight to the topic for today. This election that just finished, the local government election that happened on the 30th of August in Rivers State. What's your emphasis on the aspects whereby the Federal Minister, Nyesom Wike, regaining political structure in just concluded polls in Rivers State?
Thank you very much for that question. Actually, the former governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, I don't think is new to this political system.
Okay.
So he was once a governor, and I think him coming in right now to interfere, though is not really a bad thing, but I think he also has responsibility as an FCT minister. I think is something he should look more into his own responsibility. But him interfering in this one is not a bad development. It's also a welcome development for him. So I think it's okay.
So do you think he's helping the citizens of River State?
Yeah, well, he is. But I think there are more responsibilities he should focus on rather than over interfering in this River State affairs.
So he should allow the governor that is suspended
the governor and other allies to take
play
charge.
their role.
Yes.
Okay, he should give them the space so we could see what they have to give to the citizens of River
rather
State.
Than over interfering, making people see view as if without him nothing can be done.
And then during the election we heard that the suspended governor, he didn't vote at his polling units. Like, what do you have to say about that?
Well, just as you said, he's under suspension. He's still serving due to the suspense that was given to him.
Okay.
So I think that was one of the reasons. And secondly, despite being under suspension, I think he would have been given the privilege to also interfere in one or two activities, but in order not to cause chaos or one or two menace, I think he did the right decision, staying behind without
exactly problems. I think that's what every individual, because
who is wise should do.
He's a very peaceful person, so he just had to be maintaining what that is his lane, like they could see at the moment. Okay, that's great. What do you have to say about the 19-year-old girl in Banga Ward 7 Kana local government who won the local government election? What's your emphasis on that?
Yes, on that, I think this is a welcome development for youths. Yes, I think this girl has really paved the way for other youths to take steps towards politics, because youths of Nigeria feel the political
people are scared to even go into it because of the things we hear.
Areas belong to those of ages, the more advanced people. But
they always say the future belongs to
exactly.
us,
you could look at look at diaspora. We have some presidents who are 30s, in their 35, contesting, becoming president and taking one or two positions. So I think this young lady, being 19-year-old girl, has really paved way for other youth,
it's a welcome development.
Yes, to take part in politics.
Oh, great.
Because presently, I think our country, for it to be, developed, for it to come to that development, youth have to, fresh mind have to come into politics.
Great.
So that it will flow well.
Okay, that's really great. We heard that the local governments, the people who just won this local government election, they've been sworn in already, and then the suspended governor, he's yet to resume duty. So do you think it's ideal for the people who are elected to resume duty even while the governor is still in suspension? Yes,
I think they should resume duty, because when they were elected, the governor Fubara was under suspension, so I think they should resume duty, because he wasn't there when they were elected, rather. So I think they should resume duty. So when he comes into power, when he comes into seat, so in order to have a united River State, they should all work together, and they should recognize him as their boss. Yeah, they should recognize him as their boss. Yes. Okay, that's great. We're moving on from River State. Okay, there's this trending topic that has to do with the former governor, El-Rufai, alleging the statements of the federal government
government sponsoring bandits, terrorists in Nigeria. So what do you really have to say about that?
Well, I don't think that is not a new news. It's not strange to the citizens of Nigeria.
Okay.
A whole lot of intellectual personnel in the country have one or two ideas about this. So El-Rufai coming out right now to accuse the FG of sponsoring bandits and terrorism in the country is not, I don't think should be his main focus right now. He shouldn't try to, this is not the time of trying to blackmail the federal government. This is the time, he should sit up, and because I believe he has interest in the 2027 presidential election, so he should focus and let people know what they will benefit from him as a president when he gets there at that time, rather than trying to blackmail the federal government. This is not the time for that. This is the time whereby he should make awareness on how his political party or wherever it belongs will make things positive for Nigeria.
That's great. Okay, let's just go for a short break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. With me here still in the studio is a political analyst by name Kings Ajalo. It's a pleasure to have you here in the studio, sir.
I'm right too. Thank you.
So we were still talking about the 19-year-old girl who won the local government election in Kano. Okay, so what do you really have to say? Such person at her age, is it going to affect her education? Like, is this something that she can go with a free will? Mentally, psychologically, is she really fit for this position at her age?
Of course, I think, like I said, it's a welcome development for the youth. I think it won't really affect her from the help of the community, her parents, and all that. So I think it's not really going to help her. She should take it as a privilege. Okay. You understand? Yes, she being, I think, being the first person and youth to emerge as a leader in that position. So I think she should take it as a privilege. And secondly, I don't think it will really affect her that much if she's well guided by the community and her parents, most especially her parents.
Okay, back to the local government election again. The local government people, the chairmen who were elected, when they resumed duty, all right, and then when the suspended governor resumed duty, are they really going to follow through his rule? And looking backward to all that has happened in Rivers State from last year until today, and then when he resumes duty, and with looking at APC and then PDP, are they really going to say, I want to listen to what Governor Fubara is going to say, or they'll play their role based on, Nyesom Wike's own agreement?
Well, Fubara being the governor, they have to follow his own rules because he's the governor of the state. So I don't think they should overlook his rules and regulations or overlook at him and go beyond go beyond the powers authorized or given to them. So I think they should, as far as I'm concerned, they should obey his rules and regulations. But with the Nigeria system, due to the circumstances that have happened in the state so far, I think there might be emphasis, and there might be voices that they are hearing beyond the governor.
So we hope to see a better Rivers State when he resumes duty.
Of course, of course.
That's great. So what are we really expecting from Governor Fubara when he returns? Like, what's going to be his focus? What are we going to be expecting from him? It's been 6 months here.
Yeah, his focus should be on more development on the state. That should be his focus. Now, by doing that, I think he will have to draw the interest of the people back to himself fully, because
regardless of distractions around.
At his absence, there've been a lot of brief chaos from the voices who have been complaints and so on and so forth. So I believe his focus should be on resuming the development he has been doing in the state before he went on that suspension. So my advice, and from what I will have to tell the returning governor, to continue on development on the state.
Regardless of distractions, it's just the focus.
Yes, it should continue from where it stopped.
Okay, moving away from Rivers State. Recently, of course, the politics of everybody wants to be a president. And then recently we had that's the former president, Goodluck Jonathan, that he wants to come back. Okay, allegedly. And then the reason behind Patience Jonathan advising her husband for, like, Jonathan should not come back, he should not contest. Like, she's so bold to come out and say, don't contest again. We don't want to go back to Aso Rock. So, like, what do you have to say on that?
Well, it's very simple. You know, this is a woman who has been there before, as in she has all the experience. So, for her to come out on that statement, you should know that she's really heading somewhere. Now, our former president was given, he came in as the vice president. Then when the former president, President Musa Yar'Adua died, he took over as the president. So at that process, if you remember, he tried contesting for the presidency seat again, which he lost. Now, that period, you should know that our former first lady, which is his wife, who is yelling and crying out that he shouldn't go back to power. You should know she has really been through a lot. So, because from her own speech, from what I saw, she said that there is no need going back to Aso Rock due to that Nigeria has a lot of problems. And
it feels like, you know, he's like a threat to some of these people that are actually coming up for in presidential focus. It's like a threat to them.
Exactly. So she's trying to avoid further problems because she knows what awaits anybody going to the Aso Rock. She knows what awaits any elected. She
has been there before.
Anyone who will be elected in that 20. So she knows the things that are behind it. So she's trying to avoid something that she might not say out publicly. So, and she's also trying to avoid protect the head of her husband, because that is what any wife, you know, a good wife, you know, oversees the problem and circumstance awaiting her husband. So she making that kind of response or bringing that kind of alert, she's trying to signal the husband that, look, there are a lot of things, there are a lot of problems awaiting you. So please, rather than going there, just avoid such thing, because she knows that he can't go there alone. Why she sit back.
Looking at still on that, you know, when it comes to the former president Goodluck Jonathan, a lot of push around him. He's not just the one that is saying, I want to come out.
Of course.
And I think that's one of the reasons why she's actually coming out to voice out. Do you really think he's actually going to listen to her at this point? Just
as you said, there are a lot of people who are sponsoring his re-election because they know, and they definitely they knew what the man did for this country. They experience what the former president was trying to do. He was trying to help this country until they brought in someone who kind of caused a lot of chaos. So they really have the interest, because they are now remembering, they are now you know, seeing the benefit, the things, the advantage they gained when he was there. So they want that same thing back, and they believe when he gets back to power, he will do more. So that is why he has a lot of people backing him right now, because it's not just his own free will trying to go back to Aso Rock, because he has a lot of sponsors.
And because sometimes last year we're hearing that he was going to come out for presidential candidate. He came so open this year. You know that he's coming out fully.
Now, if you look at last year, to me, he never had interest. Let's be honest. Former President Goodluck Jonathan never had interest. So because of, probably there are people like, sir, please, you have to come back to power. We are ready to stand behind you. We are ready to, we are ready to go to any length for you to go back into this power. So let's just come back to power. We are ready to sponsor you. So I think that will boost his morale. Yes, as far as he's concerned. So definitely, being a president of a country, or of a nation rather, shouldn't be what someone should be running from. It should be the dream of everybody. Everybody wants to rule. So I think he has been given more empowerment from those who are sponsoring him.
So our final question, when we wrap up this segment, what are we really expecting from all the people who are contesting? We heard recently that the former governor of Rivers State said that he's not going to pull down that Samichi. He said he's not going to step down. He's ready to come out. Peter Obi is coming. Atiku is coming. What's really happening when everybody's just focusing on these presidents for 2027 and they're coming pretty too early?
The thing is, the person who is presently in power is not a child. You understand? So all these individuals who are wrapping themselves to become president, they all have one focus. I think one of the focus or one of the target is to bring down this, they bring down the current president, which he is not ready to back down. So I don't think, to me, I don't think they really, because one who has a good intention for a particular country won't really, you know, brag about himself. I don't know if you understand.
Sure.
So I think among them there might be those who are positive, which we can't tell.
At the moment.
We can't tell because they've been. Some of them were governors. I think one of them was once the vice president of Nigeria. What did they contribute positively?
To
that
the
will determine if they are going for that position will be possible, or if it will bring positivity to Nigeria.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time. It's really a pleasure to have you in the studio. We hope to see you some other time.
Thank you very much.
That's all on the show today. I remain your humble host, Becky Osara. Bye for now.